Explain why you used to tell defenders what you were going to do before you actually did it.
So they understood that I was prepared that week. So actually the people on the outside understood how great I was when I played. You take away the annex, everything I've done over the years is overshadowed because of the annex. But people really don't understand how really great I was at my craft. To be able to go out there with the best of the best. Not only be out there with the best of the best, but tell the elite players, this is what I'm going to do, and then go out there and execute it the exact same way I said I'm going to do it. And it's not on myself, because I'm relying on 10 other people for these plays to actually function. Like an engine, everything has to be working in order for it to work. You don't just drop back and throw it to Chad. But that's the confidence I had in myself, that's the confidence I had in my teammates, to be able to do that for a decade straight.
What would you say to the defenders?
Everything. Everything. Sometimes I would tell them my route.
Yeah, and when would you have these conversations? At the line of scrimmage or before that?
At the line of scrimmage, if it was man-to-man. There's another thing. If you ever watch clips or you ever get a chance to talk to Marvin Lewis, I would come out the huddle and I would look at him and I would look at him and do this. And that would always be, I want you to watch me on this play. I would have conversations through sign language with Marvin Lewis in the middle of plays before the snap would even occur, letting him know, watch what I do to him. I really had such a fun time, and I was so focused and zoned in when I was playing, despite what the media or everyone else might see, because you see the finished product, you see the having the fun part, but you don't see there's a whole nother side that was never shown, probably because of the way I was.
How often would you sleep at the stadium?
Oh, you remember that?
I heard of that.
That was fun. First 2 years. I was a little kid, you know, young. And
First 2 years in the NFL?
Yeah, first 2 years I would stay at the stadium.
Why?
It was home. It was all I knew. It was all I knew at the time was football, you know? My place, it was cool to be home, but then I was so engulfed in the game of football and wanting to just be great at my craft that I felt this was the necessity to be just that.
Where would you sleep?
In the lounge room. We had a lounge room. TV, video game, arcade machine. Couches were plush. It was dope.
How true is it that you would sometimes call coaches to talk strategy at 2 a.m.?
2, 3 in the morning, yeah. Because I was one of the few people that didn't club. I didn't go out. I'm in bed by 9:30, and I always called Coach Lewis 4 or 5 in the morning. Hugh Jackson, 4 or 5 in the morning. Bob Rukowski, our offensive coordinator, he got he got it the worst, because I always had an idea, always had some type of strategy or something that I felt could help us. He would get it 2, 3, 4, it didn't matter what time it was.
And did they welcome the calls, or they like, what the hell are you doing?
They did, they knew what it was for, because I did it over an span of 10 years. This wasn't just, all right, I'm gonna do this week. No, this was all the time, consistently. So I was really part of the family in a sense.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.